Go ask Molly, what should you do? She'll understand what you're going through. You need sage advice as you make a decision. You gotta measure twice and cut with precision. Sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no. Sometimes she'll just say, come on, checkers, let's go. So if you're confused and melancholy, go ask Molly.
Oh, Olivia's even singing it now. Nice, Olivia.
Thanks, Pat Simmons. He does the Go Ask Molly song. And that sets the table for this segment that we call, Go Ask Molly.
Well, yeah.
And let's hear the entire letter, and then we'll get to the responses.
Okay. This is from initial K. Dear Molly, I have a friend who I believe is starting to lose it a little. We're both in our 60s, and it seems that there are several of our friends who are starting to slow down, but one of my friends is really starting to forget things and mix things up. Her kids don't live in town, and I'm not really close to them. She lives on her own in a big house. Starting to worry. She's missed a few meetups and forgot some birthdays. When I ask her about things, she gets so defensive. I want to help her, but not overstep. Any suggestions? Signed, K. When you
it's a problem that if you're not dealing with this now, there will be a time when your social circle will. So,
yeah. And I think, it's funny. You'll hear, just in recent days, I've had some things come up where somebody will say, I think they're starting, this is like with a certain person, they're starting to forget things. So they're starting to, and it's tricky because we're all at that age. I mean, I'd like to think I'm not quite there yet, but we have friends who are anywhere from 50 to 80, and in between. So different levels of it. But when everybody's in agreement that they're all seeing the same behavior from somebody, it's really hard because that person doesn't see it. And in the book that I'm listening to right now, they deal with dementia a lot and how the people's, their personalities change. They start to get bitter, they get angry, they're different because their minds are starting, and depending on lifestyle and genetics, sometimes early onset, would be, it happens. So this is what we'll talk about today. So we have some very thoughtful things. This SK Shipman says, definitely get in touch with her family. Let them know specifically what you're observing. Sometimes a urinary tract infection causes mental confusion in older people.
Really?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
that is fact. Yeah. Keep being her caring friend and check in more frequently. Don't get mad or defensive if she lashes out. It's part of the dementia disease process. Most importantly, get her family involved ASAP. And then Shane said to SK Shipman, thank you. I never had that information before.
It was new information for me, too.
Yeah. I've heard it before, but this is a good reminder. I wouldn't have thought about it to bring it up, but I know I've heard it before. Amanda says, maybe she's not forgetting things. Maybe she's just selectively remembering. Wink, wink. Maybe she just doesn't want to go to the little things anymore. Oh, my God, it was your birthday. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. The kids' recital? Oh.
What? That was yesterday? Dang it. She says, at our age, we don't lose our minds. We just have too many tabs open and occasionally forget which one that we're using. Good one. Maybe she missed the meetups and birthdays because she's just prioritizing her peace and pretending the calendar doesn't exist. Fair enough. Maybe she's using that as like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then Shane says to Amanda, it's fine if it's just appointments and birthdays. More concerning is if she missed doctor's appointments and med dosages, things like that. And then Natalie said there's definitely a chance of early onset dementia, but it could be a UTI with no other symptoms but confusion.
Jeez, a lot of people knew about that.
It's weird. John says, I'm going through this with my mom. Reach out to her children. Trust me. They need to know to start any treatment needed as well as to get her affairs in order if needed. They will appreciate the information now. So figure that out. Anne says, I'm of the age that, and this is a reality, friends start to get sick and forgetful. She's likely afraid of what is happening and becomes defensive about it. Can you sit down with her and share your concerns? Offer to go with her to the doctor. Be supportive. Try not to add any fear or worry. If it were me, I'd want someone to tell me kindly and offer support for her illness. I mean, best case scenario, it's a UTI, like they're saying, and then. But if you notice somebody's ability declining, I mean, I think as a group of friends, I don't know, I wouldn't want like my whole group of friends.
Like an intervention. You
No,
show up at a restaurant and they
yes.
say, oh, we want to talk to you.
Your brain is going bad. I think that there's a way to maybe test or challenge them or sync up calendars or do something and make it like, gosh, you know, we have so much going on and my kids just told me about how we can sync up calendars or, hey, do you have that on your calendar? Because I have it on mine. There's a way of double checking. And then if they're not showing up, then it can be.
That's a great idea.
Something like that. Just to have memory. And because I think as we get older, and sometimes things just fall through the cracks. I like what you said about too many tabs open. I feel like that right now. Too many tabs are open. Just need to close, get a couple things off the plate, and then it clears the path. But sometimes it's good to have a million things going on, but when things start to fall through. Shane says, start sending calendar invites. They help me stay on track, and there's no shame. I'm dealing with the same thing with an aging mom. She's in decline and should probably be in a nursing facility, but good luck getting her to believe it. Even when it's obvious, some people are going to fight it and be in denial, partly because it's sharing vulnerability and partly because the cognitive faculties that would help them recognize the problem are failing. And then John says, get a hold of her family and let them know what's happening. They need to get on top of this before something happens. Absolutely. Especially in a big house. Doesn't sound like there's grandkids. The other thing that would scare me is if it's somebody who's in charge. You know, a lot of grandparents are watching, especially in the summer. They're in charge of little ones. And
or picking them up from camp or dropping them out. Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like their kids are around here, so that's good.
Michelle K. on the text line, if a friend goes to a church, speak with her pastor or priest. They might know the family members. Mm-hmm. Find out if that's something that's in the family.
Yeah. And then Jesslyn says, tell her to go to the appointments with her. Oh, let me get Carla. She's on the cat thing. Carla listens a little behind, I think. Yeah. So she's just now sending the kitty. The people like the kitty cats too. And then Adam points out that I never say, come on, checkers, let's go.
What?
I never say it during, like, sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no. Sometimes she'll just say, come on, checkers, let's go. Like, if somebody writes in a letter to ask me, I never just read the letter and go, come on, checkers, let's go.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So.
I never thought of it that way.
Just making a point. Yeah. That, yes. So.
But that's something that you say, but so just I think it fits perfectly in the song.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
But he's just worried. He wants me to. He wants more Nixon is what. But you know,
yeah, people want more Nixon impressions from you. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm so sorry. This is up your alley. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. This is from yesterday, and then.
We're still getting a lot of people on the YouTube text line. They're still talking about cats too.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. We had a whole topic, if you missed it earlier, about Spokane is the third most cat-friendly city in the United States.
Right.
And so that got us talking about cats. And then are we more cat people or dog people? Mm-hmm. I would have guessed Spokane is more of a dog place, but they have real data that says that we're a cat town.
I would think someplace like San Diego, a lot of doggies. There's where else was I? There was a certain town where everybody had dog bowls, and it was super dog friendly.
Cannon Beach is that way.
Yes.
On the Oregon coast, there's a lot of dog friendly communities.
And then we found out that Trevor likes to walk his kitty cats around in strollers. And that's okay. Sheila commenting on our Go Ask Molly, a medical professional like a neurologist or neuropsychologist can do a review and tests for memory problems in case it's dementia. PCP doctor can order a test for UTI. I mean, here's the thing about it. Do you say to your friends, because usually with a UTI, you can feel it, it's uncomfortable. So you would, but maybe, I think especially women, sometimes they push aside their own pain, they push aside their discomfort because we're just kind of built for crazy pains. Right,
Yeah.
Olivia? I mean, I think we face some pretty significant pain every month in our lives.
Uncomfortable, yeah.
And so we just sort of, and then, with all of the different things in life, I think sometimes we can push pain aside. So maybe that's a question to ask her. I don't know how you go about that though. Hey, how's your bladder feeling? Got any problems in the urinary tract? Does it hurt to pee? I mean, I don't know. But it could be that simple as that. So
you have to be pretty close friends to get into that territory.
Yes. Yeah, I would try to share. I would try to share calendars. I would try to put it on you as well that you have things slipping through the cracks. And hey, let's sync up, and maybe even get together with your close girlfriends. Don't address it, but have conversations around it, like how you're feeling about stuff, and see if she'll share and say, gosh, things are slipping through the cracks with me too.
Yeah.
And say, here's what I'm going to do about it.
I think the calendar sync up thing is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, and if she can get a hold, if it's really bad, and if she can get a hold of her family, then that would probably also be good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tricky with families. You don't know what the relationship, but it doesn't sound like there's anything bad with the family. They just don't live near her. If it were my mom and I wasn't living near her and somebody noticed that, I would definitely want them to,
I'd be
grateful. Tell me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
If it was my mom, she'd say, absolutely not. I have not, Bobby. Now, go to your room.
I'm sharp as a tack.
You're wrong, Bobby. We were talking the other day because with this show, this little movie we're making is about the woman's funeral, and she's pre-planning it. And my brother's like, well, because we were talking about what you really want at your funeral and stuff. And so we got into a conversation, and my brother's like, well, you're going to outlive both of us. She goes, so you should probably figure out what we want for ours, because she's in such good shape. I'm trying to find
86-year-old Ellen Travolta.
Almost 87, Dave.
Yeah.
We're in almost 87 territory.
She'll be 87 before my cat will be 12. I mean, my dog will be 12.
Oh, yes. That's right. Pretty remarkable.
Yes, she is. She's pretty remarkable.
Yep.
And I'm not just saying that because she's your mom.
And she might be listening, and you should be a tiny bit afraid of her.
She's awesome.
A lot of energy.
Yes, and she did make quite an impression on the people at the sale. She had a lot of comments. She let them know that they had gotten good bargains. She wanted them to know. Yes.
Great deal.
That's $5. Hell of a deal. Yes. Let's see. There's one more thing from Carla. You need to do research on cats. They're okay, but so many. This is the wrong one.
Sheila on the text line, memory issues could also be caused by a head injury too.
Yeah.
That would be a different level stuff, but
somebody put a cat thing on here, but I think they got confused about it. So anyway, that's what I would suggest trying to sync up, and I would just try to kind of put it on yourself, like, hey, I'm forgetting a lot of things. How are you doing? Do you feel like you're forgetting things? And and then get a hold of the family. I would definitely do that. You don't feel bad about it. They'll thank you for it.
And it's a topic that if it's not relatable to you now, your time will come.
Yes.
Whether it's you or your social circle.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the just side note on your mom situation.
Yes.
She's 86.
Yep.
Almost 87, as
Almost
you cleverly
87,
pointed out. Yes. But there's been multiple studies done that people that are very social, they live longer, and they're more, they're more aware of things.
Yeah.
She is a great conversationalist.
Yes.
And so she has a very good social circle. I think that all falls right into that.
And yeah, I mean, I think there's genetics. I think there's lifestyle stuff. I think there's balancing out lifestyle stuff where you have a little bit of fun, but you're also take care of yourself and also getting to do a job that you really like. You know, there's not that I think being a professional actor has its stresses for sure because you're out of work every time you finish a job. You're out of work. But she was very fortunate. She always had a lot of work and then took a big break and then is doing more. But I think that when you go to a job that you love, that is very helpful too, rather than grinding it out and I got to go to work. And the old ball and chain. Oh my God, I'm married to this person. Plus, she was very happily married twice.
Did you hear that, Molly?
Did you hear
Some people
that?
only get married twice.
Hey. We did. Oh my God, we were at over the weekend. We were at Cedars, and there's a couple people. It was Erica and Megan, and they said, "Hey, did you get married in Vegas?" And I said, "No, I put that up there, and then I kind of forgot about it and stuff." Oh, okay, because I thought you weren't getting married again, but I just said no. My mom said no, she didn't. Said I just put a picture up there. My friends got married. She'd kill herself.
All right, we good?
Yep, I think that's good.
Everything fine?
Yes, I think it's fine.
We'll do. We got only one more break, and then we'll have our hot topic segment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll close things out for the day. Tomorrow, we have looking ahead to the week. Thursday, we have our friends from Numerica and Dutch Bros coming in. They're talking about a special event, and they're going to play the showdown together.
Right.
So that'll be fun. And then tomorrow, our friends from Golden Rule Break, Dallas Low will be coming in. They're opening up their brand new location in Coeur d'Alene, which is a big deal. You've been hearing commercials about it and stuff. So
hey, and also reminder, our swag is up. The new tanked up tank tops. We've got bucket hats. They're all at davidmollymerch.com. And gearing up for our next Indians baseball night, which is here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So that's all. Those are all coming up. Plus, we are still working on our walk from Q to Q, right?
If you haven't heard about that.
Or Brick West to Quest or Q to Q. That's going to be on September 23rd. We have a lot of stuff.
In celebration of our second anniversary in this building. Pretty good. All right, back after a break, the Dave and Molly Show continues. This is the Numerica Studio.